Welcome to Decades of Horror, the classic era.
It amuses me to watch your puny efforts.
This is episode 233, recording July 20th, 2026, and reviewing Devil Girl from Mars, 1954.
Gruesome Magazine.
I am your host, Jeff Moore. On this podcast, we cover the good, the bad, and maybe even the ugly horror films released since the beginning of time through 1969. In each episode, we'll discuss the monster, spirits, psychos, and villains that have haunted movie-going audiences since the dawn of film history. With me this week are my incredible co-hosts. First up, Daphne, who is awesome, stupendous, and likable as hell. How you doing, Daphne?
Hi, guys.
I thought you were amused at our puny efforts.
Wow. I am amused.
A couple more puny efforts there. Keep going. Keep
It's
going.
great to see you. Hey,
Nice to see you guys.
Wasn't specific. Also with us is Bill Mulligan, writer, director, special effects guru, published author, all around nice guy, man about conventions.
Just
How you
got
doing,
back
Bill?
to congregate. Yeah, had a great time and won an award for my name showing up in. He said half the films that were submitted had my name somewhere on there, and that's what you get for just saying yes when anybody says, "Hey, we got something going. You want to be a part of it?" Sure.
Sure.
That's so awesome.
Showing up is half the battle.
Well, it may look a little messy in here. That's one stack of Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
They were lined up on the carpet alongside my bookshelf, and we had some water leakage.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Oh,
And
save them all.
well, they're all saved. The bottom ones in each stack, the cover's kind of curly,
Oh, no.
Wrinkly. And that's they use real heavy, nice, glossy
Yeah,
stock.
yeah, they do.
But
Great magazine.
worse things can happen.
Yeah.
I can't get the damn carpet dried out. Oh well. I don't know. Where are we? What do we do next?
Doc.
Oh yeah, we partner with Play Now Media, and they have Decades of Horror, the classic era, can be seen on 3 of their streaming channels at least. Classic Horror Movie Channel, Science Fiction Horror Movie Channel, and the Wicked Horror TV channel. It's a great, they have a great family of streaming services. You can go there, watch whatever you want. You'll get ads, and there'll be some premium content you can't access. Or you can subscribe and get to see everything with no ads. Either way, we are there, and they have all of our video episodes. So check us out there, or just go to playnowmedia.com and you can see all their different apps. So yeah, do that. It's worth it. All right. On this podcast, we start by giving some basic details of the film we are covering, followed by each of our first impressions of the movie. And then we'll move into a general discussion of whatever trips or triggers, hopefully, but not always, relating to the film. Our topic this episode is Devil Girl from Mars from 1954. And I put that picture of the 2 women up there. One of them is Hazel Court, because there's a significant number of scenes of people in this movie looking into a bright light, shading their eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Usually there's a lot more than just 2 of them, but I couldn't read the text on this info card. So there they are. Directed by David McDonald, written by James Eastwood, from a play by John Mather and James Eastwood that, as far as anyone can tell, was never ever produced.
I'd kill to see that play.
The cast includes Patricia, is it LaFawn?
Sure.
Anybody know?
I don't know.
Hugh
do not
McDermott,
know.
Hazel Court, Adrienne Corey, Peter Reynolds, Joseph Tomelty, John Laurie, and Sophie Stewart. Production company is Dan Ziegler Productions Limited. Filming locations, Shepperton Studios in Surrey, England. Filming dates, well, it took about 3 weeks. I don't know exactly what dates they did it on. But release date, May 2nd, 1954 in the UK, April 27th, 1955 in the US. And the synopsis, an uptight, leather-clad female alien armed with a ray gun and accompanied by a menacing robot comes to Earth to collect Earth's men as breeding stock.
And she's a real jerk about it, too.
Yeah, that might be one of the best one-sentence synopses we've ever had.
Yeah.
We add the uptight leather-clad, really gives you
Mm-hmm.
so. All right. Well, I think, are we to that point? Yeah, I think we are. Well, let's see. I don't have any information on budget or box office. There are a couple alternate titles, but we'll do them when we get to the posters and stuff. So, hey, first impressions. This one is Bill's pick.
Sure is. I love this movie.
What made you pick this movie and why?
Well, just pure love. I don't know when I first saw this, but it was pretty late in life. This was not one of the ones that was in rotation in upstate New York with Creature Features and Chiller Theater and all the others. I don't remember ever seeing it on TV, even available to watch. I would have watched it, of course, but I never saw it there. And I'd seen some stills and everything, and I thought her design was great. So I don't know. I don't know how many years ago it was that I first saw it, and then it was like, where's this been all my life? Because I really love low budget British sci-fi from that time period, you know, and especially in comparing it to the low budget American, the Roger Corman stuff and the AIP things. It's just a completely different vibe. It doesn't look like it had 3 quarters to rub together. The sets are limited. This movie takes place mostly in a bar.
Yeah.
And to me, the thing that I just fell in love with, it takes a little while to get going. They introduce the characters, you know, like, where's the devil girl? The aforementioned of the title Devil Girl. But when she shows up, all things are forgiven. And then the movie is just one series of people, a bunch of British people sitting around talking in a bar. And then all of a sudden, the music, dun, and there she is. She throws the curtains and she stands there. She comes in, tells them how weak and puny and pathetic they are, and that, you know, kneel before the might of Mars. And then she leaves. And then they talk about it. It's like, oh, that was right on. And you know what? I'll take another drink. And then, you know, a little time passes, and boom, she does it again. She just keeps coming and telling them the same thing. And I love this. Because one of my favorite sci-fi tropes are the arrogant jerk aliens who come to us and brag about how we are like the buzzing of tiny insects compared to their awesomeness. And I always think to myself,
yeah.
You know, what does that say about you that we're having this conversation of, you know, I don't talk to buzzing insects. You don't see me walking outside my house telling the mosquitoes to flee before me. But whatever. And you know,
I gotta try that.
But then their superior technology is just us with more buttons or lights or something. And you know, she's bragging about this robot, and he shows up, and it's like he's a refrigerator. He shuffles his feet like Tim Conway playing an old man, and his legs are put together with actual like bolts and screws. I mean, we're talking technology from the 1850s. This is amazing. I love this movie. It's so cool. And it also trips some of my triggers because I've always had a thing for like I'm revealing too much here, but I like shiny leather, especially on women. And she looks fantastic. I mean, she's got a long cape and a short skirt, and you know, she's very stern looking, but she's still hot. I think she later became the lady from that Deal or No Deal or whatever that game show was. She's just got that school marm presence there, and I love this movie. Boy, it's the best of all the arrogant aliens. Devil Girl is definitely my favorite. So I love this movie. It's stupid. It has inspired people to make movies because they were like, I could make a better movie than this. And there you go. So I think its influence is far and wide, one way or another.
All righty. Well, thank you. Doc Rotten is at the top of the list there. What's up?
Oh my. I confess, I knew nothing of this movie. I don't even think I knew the title. And thank you for picking this, Bill, because what a delight. I knew, I had no idea what the plot was or the characters, glimpsed at the cast, didn't know a robot was in it, didn't know they had ray guns or shields that cover the entire farmland. And yes, I had a blast with this. This is so much fun. I think it is a good movie on the level of entertainment of a B flick. This is a perfect B movie. Mm-hmm. It hits all the right marks. It has the right goofy characters in it, and it's gorgeous black and white, really well shot. And yeah, the effects are goofy, sure, silly, sure. And the entrances are redonkulous, sure. But I loved every moment of this. I God bless you, Bill. This was a blast. I really had a great time. Thank you.
Glad to hear
it. All righty. Thank you, Mr. Rotten. And Daphne, what about you? Had you heard of this or seen it? Or?
No, and I feel like Bill and Doc have pretty much hit all my bullet points. I loved it, but initially I was kind of like, and then as soon as Nyah showed up, blammo, I was in 100%, and it just went on from there. I loved it. I loved her melodramatic entrances with the doors swinging open, with the curtains. I loved her costume. Definitely made me think of Darth Vader, and it was just so much fun. I agree. It was a great B movie. I would definitely watch this again. I was impressed with, like Bill mentioned, just kind of the use of just, this really kind of money-saving small sets, lots of stuff going on, just those sets of actors. And they did a really good job with those limited resources. So I thought it was so much fun. Definitely a lot of fun.
Excellent. Fourth, the fun factor. It is very good. It's a lot of fun. I had heard about this, but mostly from talking with our friend Chris Peters, who is a big fan of it. And there is a Blu-ray from Studio Canal, but it is a B region, so you got to have a all-region player. But it's very good. And it's got the requisite British commentary from Kim Newman of a British film, but he's pretty funny. So what do I think of this? Well, I'm watching it at the beginning, and I'm always keeping an eye out for quotes. And like 10 minutes in, I quit writing down quotes because I had so many of them. It seemed like every line in the script was quotable in some odd way. It just was strange conversations. The American, is he a journalist? Was kind of obnoxious.
Yeah.
And I love the flying saucer. I thought that was so cool. Even though I was anyway. But it was different. It was cool. It had spinning stuff on it. So what else? It was when she walks in, somebody mentioned the entrance. She bursts through the French doors and there she is, completely cloaked. like Batman or I don't know,
Batman is a good one,
Dracula.
too. Yeah.
Dracula or
Dracula.
somebody.
Oh yeah, like
From head to toe, and then she takes a few steps and then pulls back her cloak, and you see the miniskirt a decade before it ever showed up.
Yeah, way ahead of its
Like,
time.
Way ahead of its time.
Mars
and that's
is
pretty much
advanced.
how she walks around then the rest of the time. So anyway, it was fun, and she was so, the alien was so one-dimensional. It was all about how puny you were and how great we are, and oh, you're so silly, and
I love Nyah.
I will show you wonders you have never seen before.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, and the music is quite dramatic.
Mhm.
we need Plan Nyah from outer space.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Ooh,
perfect.
whoa.
There you go.
That would
I
work.
like it.
All right. So first impressions, I think. What do we do after that? What happened to my template? Here we go. It must be time for character cards by Doc.
Doc.
Yes. And somewhere there's some assets here that I'm going to start clicking on. We're going to start off with our American journalist, our guy.
I didn't like him.
You didn't like Michael Carter.
No.
Michael Carter is a gung-ho, courageous, and opportunistic American news reporter for the Daily Messenger. Ooh, the Daily Messenger. Yeah, he's our hero? Question mark.
Yeah.
I mean, he has everything here. He's brave. He's willing to give up his life. But like when he's trying to get through the newspaper, he's just barking at the phone. Okay, it's not working. Just stop. You don't have to go on and on. And he's a hard drinker, but whatever. Then I was at Guadalcanal and Auschwitz and this and that. Just lists a whole bunch of things like, okay, yeah, I guess. And he just stuck around.
I guess.
But yeah, he's I don't know. He's not that likable. It doesn't feel realistic that Hazel Court would fall in love with him.
She fell head over heels.
Yeah.
What's up?
He's the only one really available, I suppose. Slim Pickens there in the bar, but
It was the old
Yeah,
he
man,
did.
the professor, I guess so.
yeah, it was
I
him
did
and the kid.
appreciate how he pointed out that they probably wouldn't have even noticed each other if it wasn't
That's
this
true.
traumatic experience that they shared together.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
they
like,
both said they didn't
okay.
like each other when they
Yeah.
first met. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
2 days later, they're like, "Get away from me!" Go
Well,
away.
It's very
he-
self-aware.
He looks just like a guy I used to work with that I didn't particularly, his
Like
voice
him
is
either.
like it too. So, and now listen, folks, I was in the workforce for about 50 years. So even if you look just like this guy, there's probably other people that look like that too. So don't go thinking you know who I'm talking about. So
yeah, there you go. That's true. But he does have that kind of face. It looks like, I don't know, Mike Hammer was going to punch him or something. Or
well, doesn't he at the end when he's trying to finagle a ride on the spaceship, doesn't he claim I'm going to go back to Mars with him? I'm not even going to try to destroy him?
Okay. That totally is the one thing that just only watching it this time did that occur to me. It completely took me out of the movie that he's arguing I'm the one who should go because for all you know, I'm going to enjoy, watching her rule over you. And you're like, you're not making a persuasive case.
Oh, I thought, I don't,
Something
I
got
kind of
lost in
thought
the
that
translation.
I was kind of thinking he was trying to, and the professor did it too, kind of trying to piss people off so they would let him go or something. Like he was lying, like he was obviously saying something that wasn't true to convince them of what, I don't know.
But it doesn't make sense. He's like,
No,
let
it
me
doesn't
go
make sense.
because I will betray you. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Or like Bill, he just likes her fashion sense and is into women in blood. Especially the leather helmet. That hey, you got a leather headpiece on, you're a winner.
I mean, really,
Small
what is
headpiece.
she? Hey, you must come with me to breed with our population. Like, are they all tall women wearing leather?
Why, yes.
She seems to be the outcast, though.
Yes.
Like she went on this mission and everybody told her she would fail. I didn't quite follow that whole thing. She was trying to.
Oh, really? I missed that.
Yeah, well, they said I was made of this fancy new metal that was going to make the trip possible, and they all told me it would fail.
Yeah, I kind of went back and forth about that too, thinking either this is just like a Tuesday, like she has a low, she could be like a low level person that doesn't really mean anything, or she could be like some fancy test pilot or something. Either way, yeah.
She's Hal Jordan. Oh no.
Or maybe she just takes that negative attitude in everything she does.
Yeah,
whether she even calls the other Martians puny and pathetic, and they're like, they got tired of her shit.
Personality trait.
Yeah.
You'll never beat me with your puny efforts.
Maybe wouldn't it be weird? She's the nicest one on the planet. So.
Oh yeah, that's possible too.
Ooh.
Other ones are ogres. Ogres, I say. But this guy was,
He has a soft side that comes out later, but
and he is brave. I mean, and he was a military guy, and he's like I said, willing to put his life on the line. And he tries to electrocute her. Boy, that was not going to work. Even if she wasn't from Mars and had all those superpowers, I don't think that looked like it was going to work at all. But
it kind of fizzled, didn't it?
He tried.
Shot her 5 times, and nothing's going to happen. At that point, you're just like, okay, let's try negotiations or something.
Excellent. Try. All right. Well, up next we have Hazel Court as Ellen Wick, who is a sophisticated fashion model seeking refuge from a complicated romantic life in London. You snookered your way into trouble, and now you're hiding in the countryside.
Yeah, she had to.
It seems like romance not working out seems to be a current theme. I mean, Mars took it to the ultimate level. They had a civil war, but everyone except for the old couple, everyone seems to just not be lucky in love.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
So in a what's the word I want? In a unusual ploy, they had her playing somebody that was her own age. I think she says she's 26. I'm 26 and I haven't done anything. Hazel Court was about 20. She was 28 when this was filmed. So
absolutely gorgeous.
Yes,
yeah, she did great.
And interesting watching her play like a normal person. I'm used to seeing her in, well, I always think of her Mask of the Red Death, of course.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
a little more wicked, right? Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
No,
of course, we can't tell that she's got red hair, and she's therefore probably kissed by the devil.
Well, she's a very good actor, so
she is.
She does a really good job of not looking like any of the other parts I'm used to seeing her in.
Up next, we have Peter Reynolds as Robert Justin, or Albert Simpson. He's an escaped inmate posing as another person in order to be reunited with his love, Doris, at the Bonnie Charlie Inn. Yes, the inn is called Bonnie Charlie.
Bonnie Charlie.
Which probably means something. But
Bonnie Prince Charles.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. He could have been the hero. He was
in the end. He was.
Yeah.
Because he was kind of
not clear. Still not clear what he was in prison for. He killed his wife. But,
well, perhaps, or there was an accident or something.
Yes, yeah. He did
something happened.
I don't think it was his wife.
Accidental, apparently, but didn't matter.
Yeah.
But he didn't care. He wanted Doris.
Yeah.
Who can blame him? Right, we get to her card.
Yes.
So he's kind of not a very. I'm trying to think of what. He's just kind of running around on the edges, hiding half the time.
Yeah.
And the other half the time, what's the American's name we just talked about? Hugh McDermott. He's telling everybody what an evil person he is.
Right. Well, he's got the redemption arc, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. And he's protective of the kid, even though he fails. But
he is. He is.
Yeah. I think it was. Go ahead, Jeff.
Sacrifices himself at the end.
Yeah.
Right?
He saves us all.
thanks to Doris.
Mhm.
Speaking of Doris,
There
here
she
we
is.
have
Yay!
Hadrian Corey as Doris.
Yes.
Doris is a spirited and emotional barmaid at the Bondi Charlie Inn who hopes to protect her boyfriend from being discovered.
Mhm. She moved there to be close to him in prison.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah. Clearly they
Like-
have a past that something happened and this other woman was involved, and
Yeah, might have
Yeah.
a lot to do with it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine.
There's a whole
So-
lot of backstory that we just have
Yeah.
to kind of piece together. It's like,
Mhm.
well,
which I'm okay with. I feel like it was it wasn't too distracting into the specifics, you know.
right.
You just
We
had
don't
enough
need to
to-
know.
Yeah. And it was good. Yeah.
Yeah, the name of the movie is not My Boyfriend, the Ex-Con. It's
Mhm.
Girl Bar. It takes long enough to get to her, so yeah, we don't need
Yeah.
to know the whole thing.
She-
Just-
Yeah.
She looks quite a bit different than she. I mean, I know there's like 17 years difference, 16 years, but she looks a lot different than she did in Madhouse.
and Vampire Circus, yeah.
Yeah, Vampire
Clockwork Orange.
Circus.
She has kind of a thinner face, I feel
Mhm.
like, or more prominent cheekbones or something.
Yeah.
But
She
she was
doesn't
only
get the-
22 here.
Yeah, she doesn't
Wow.
get to give us that little hint of madness and everything that we see in the other films that we know and love her from.
It's true.
But she's fine in this. She
Oh yeah,
plays the role well.
And I like the character. I think it's I
Mhm.
think it's really good part to get the story along. And I thought it was just really kind of a natural, believable character.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting that this isn't your stereotypical cast of characters, right?
Mhm.
They're not too far removed from that, but enough that they have their own thing, right? This
Yeah.
is, and
Well,
it's kind of like
basically-
that old house thing where they get
Mhm.
trapped in
Yeah.
the old house, and instead of Boris Karloff, it's not.
yeah. So you got the couple that owns the inn,
Mhm.
and then she's their employee,
The barmaid for who?
and then
Hazel Court? Yes.
Hazel's just hanging
Michael's
out
the
there.
biggest drinker.
For the
Yeah.
Jamesons.
Hazel, and then Michael and the professor, they show up together.
Marianne. Yeah,
That's about it.
this does remind me though, because I'm a big fan of British films, and especially like the wartime films. This just sort of reminds me of a stereotypical British movie, low budget B movie, lower end of the B movie thing, where during wartime you have a cast of characters, a bunch of people who have nothing in common with each other, but are forced by usually Hitler to come together and overcome this great menace and find their commonality and show the world how British people
Mhm.
react to adversity.
Yeah.
And in this
Yeah,
case,
Mrs.
it had to be from
Mrs.
Mark.
Jameson even says, the old stay calm and carry on.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I suppose it could be worse.
Yeah.
How? But then you're talking about a country that was just 10 years earlier was being bombed. I mean,
Mm.
you know,
Sure.
it's yeah.
This is the professor here, Joseph Tomley. It's Professor Arnold Hennessy. He's an acclaimed astrophysicist and astronomer investigating a meteor landing in the Scottish Highlands. Okay, so it is in the Scottish Highlands too. I guess we should mention that. It's not like down London way or anything. It's
Well, that's why they have the Bonnie Prince Charles in. That would not fly in England. He was an
there
enemy.
you go. See, there you go. Now you're sharing.
Well, and they were a little away from places, right?
Mhm.
If I
Yeah.
suddenly disappear,
Isolated.
the weather is turning apocalyptic outside. So
Yeah, it's
So that was nice.
kind of dark around here too. Yeah, as you
Yeah.
probably noticed.
Boy.
They had hail
Oh,
about
what's
30
going on?
minutes before we started.
Wow.
But this guy was pretty stiff.
looks like a professor.
Acts like a professor, gets on
Yeah.
the ship,
Hmm.
learns immediately how to destroy it in his short tour.
Good observer guy. Yeah.
Listens to her absolute gobbledygook about their energy source, and is able to discern things from just the fact that it just seems to be made up of cardboard boxes and light. Okay.
He serves his purpose.
Yeah.
Oh man! And then we have John Laurie as Mr. Jameson, who, along with his wife, runs the remote, isolated Bonnie Charlie Inn, where he and his guests become trapped. Yeah, bit of a drunk.
Well,
Want to get his drink
Okay.
on.
Well, I think it's interesting that the guys are all sort of fighting over who's going to go with her in a move of sacrificial.
Right.
That's their story, and they're sticking with
But
it.
they never went. Well, okay, never mind. I was going to say something really stupid, but they don't need the women. They only need men.
That's true. But you can tell it's the 50s. The women don't draw straws or anything to see if they get to go and sacrifice themselves. But of course, you're right. They wouldn't want her. They wouldn't want the women. They got enough women. Mars is full of women.
Yep.
I did think it was
probably couldn't
sweet.
wait to leave.
I think that's a movie.
Yeah.
Mars
Mars
needs
is full
men.
of women.
I did think it was kind of sweet that Mr. Jameson offered to go, and in my head I was going, "Oh, I don't think that Nyah sorry, nothing personal. I don't think Nya's
Might be a little
not
too late.
listed in her requirements."
You were just slightly above the guy with glasses that I disintegrated on site.
Well, yeah, he had a short play, didn't he?
Yes. We have Sophie Stewart, as Mrs. Jameson, who rules the Bonnie Charlie Inn with an iron fist, most notably keeping her husband under strict supervision.
He'd drink all the profits away if he had.
He would indeed.
His own devices.
She was sweet, sort of.
She was.
Strictly so.
She
has a couple of funny lines too, where she's sort of fixated on what she's doing and doesn't realize what's going on, and then all of a sudden looks up and it's like, oh, I can't remember exactly what the line was, but the guest arrives.
Yeah. Then we have the woman of the hour.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, look at her.
Nyah.
She just bang walks in through the
She was great.
patio.
Look at the definition on that face. That is
that's
wonderful.
Razor
Perfect
sharp.
for this role. Yeah.
cut a diamond with that chin. Look at that. She's boy, just raises an eyebrow. Little bit, maybe a little influence on Mr. Spock. I don't know. She's just
Could be.
everything about her is cool. Why aren't more women cosplaying as the Devil Girl from Mars? I'm issuing a challenge to all you cosplayers. I'm going to be at Dragon Con. I want to see some Nyah.
That's be at least one Nyah. Yeah.
I would definitely try Nyah in the future. I was going to work on her costume, ran out of time. Especially just the hat.
I was hoping you would, because I think you'd be a great Nyah.
I'm still working on the hat.
I want to see the gun. You got to make that gun.
I think that's Tinker Toys.
This is what I mean about low budget. I mean, I got a feeling that is a pencil sharpener with some chopsticks in it and some noodles glued on. I mean, this
noodles.
Everything
this
is
little,
except for the costume. Everything here is so low budget. I'm willing to bet the spaceship is just like a lamp turned upside down or something. But so what? Who cares? It's great.
I love the little.
Yeah, it's great.
The little teeny legs that stuck down at the landed.
Yeah.
And who's to say an alien technology wouldn't look like that, right?
I know.
It kind of reminds me of what Klaatu has when he comes out of his spaceship and they shoot it out of his hand, and it's just, to us it just looks like a hunk of metal and wires, but so would a cell phone to a Neanderthal.
Looks like a shiny brick, right?
I might have to build an ark at the rate this rain is coming down. And I hear sirens going off, and
oh my gosh,
swim up and get me.
We might lose Jeff to a tornado.
Yeah, I'm not. Bill's got loose trouble.
Sounds like you might lose me too. If my wife suddenly jumps up and is like, grab the cats. I'm like, oh God, this is how it ends.
Oh my God. How would you grab
them
all the time? Oh my God.
When I was growing up, whenever on the TV they said everybody should go to their basement, that's when my dad walked outside, stood in the middle of the street. Looking around.
My wife
On
knows
cue.
that our basement is like Kingdom of the Spiders, so she will take her chances with the upper floors.
There you go. But Nyah
Oh,
has
jeez.
this Channy,
Yeah.
the killer robot. He's a killer robot from Mars,
Yeah.
man.
Look at him.
Looks like
love those
a transistor refrigerator.
He's got a beam that comes out of his head, doesn't he?
Well, wouldn't you if you look like
That's
this?
good, because if you had to use those arms, yeah.
So
That
much
is
fun.
terrible. It looks like a giant intercom with
Doesn't it? Oh my God, it does.
some bendy arms. You
the way
could
that-
outrun him. Anyone could outrun him.
The way the knees and the ankles toggled is what looked.
Mhm. Yeah.
It looked everything like somebody slipped those tubes over their legs.
This is the kind of robot you would see in a comic book back in the 50s. It
Mhm.
looks perfect.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, absolutely.
I mean, yes, it's silly compared to what we would get in bigger movies, but it is perfect. It is a perfect robot for this silly B movie.
As long as you don't think too much about it, like the fact that unless he is on perfectly flat soil, he ain't getting anywhere. A single rock and he is going ass over tea kettle right onto the ground.
Well, they I don't know.
Looks like
He shows
like one of those old shavers.
Yeah, I was thinking.
yeah. He demonstrates his awesome power by making a bunch of crap disappear that nobody cares about.
Yeah, well,
There's an old shed.
Now this movie came out after Day the Earth Stood Still, right?
54.
Hmm.
Or
When was
55
Day
in
the
the U.S. I don't know.
When we see, I don't want to go look for it because I'll
Yeah, I got it.
freeze.
Everybody else is.
1951 is what
Okay.
was popping up.
Because it to me it was exactly like when Gort came out of the ship and just started making guns and tanks and everything disappear, and everyone's like, "Well, we're screwed."
There wasn't any guns and tanks. So
Johnny just made a tree
Not a shed.
disappear, a shed.
All you need is Johnny. You can take over the world.
Johnny.
Yep, Johnny.
And
Johnny,
then we have this
poor
poor
guy.
goat.
Yep.
Who is the handyman?
Which is ironic because he's only got one good arm, so I don't know how handy he's going to be. But
50% handy than the other people.
she takes one look at him, and it's like, Mars has no men at all, and you still don't.
Oh,
That's gotta
wow.
hurt. That's gotta hurt. It's like,
Wow.
even if you were the last man on Earth, you are not
Okay.
acceptable.
He gets to run into the wall, the invisible wall. That was
Yeah.
in his glasses. Everything evaporates, but his glasses.
Yep.
They just
You guys
That's
brought up
awesome.
the day the Earth stood still. This says the alien Klaatu was intended by screenwriter to evoke Jesus Christ, and there are indications that the Martian woman Nyah was intended to evoke an anti-Virgin Mary image.
Oh,
Anti-Virgin
Virgin
Mary.
Yeah.
That's an interesting way to put.
Hadn't thought of that, but okay.
No, I hadn't thought about that either.
she
What
is.
are her numbers?
She is an anti-virgin. She will have sex with anyone except David.
Except for David the handyman.
Ouch. That hurts more than the laser beam. Poor David. Never knew what hit him.
What we never realize is that she's the mother of Frankenfurter. So hey, everything gets what comes around goes
That
around.
happens later.
Yeah. She didn't really blow up, by the way. She made it.
Yeah.
She just went zippity zap back to Mars.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's our
pretty much
cast
it.
of
I mean,
characters.
this has got a small cast.
Oh, and there's a little boy too.
I don't have a picture of the boy.
Yeah.
There was no pictures of the boy
No,
anywhere.
yeah,
But yeah, there
there was
a
also a
young
little
child
boy.
who did a good job. Did a good
Yeah.
job.
Mhm.
Well, and the way the people were all, the adults were all scared as hell, but he was all giddy with excitement
Yeah.
to go see.
Oh
them.
yeah, he wasn't afraid of her at all. Yeah. he was just-
Yeah. You could
All right,
easily
well.
forget that there was a little boy in it. He was only in there for 5-10 minutes.
His nephew too. He wasn't even like.
Nephew, yeah.
It's like where is
He was
that?
staying with his aunt.
They were off, down in France having a good time. Leave him with it.
Well, it's not time for that thing.
Oh,
that we
but
call
those frozen.
Taglines with Chad, with the part of Chad
Love
played
that
by
picture.
the mannequin of Bill Mulligan. Like we said, taglines with Bill.
Oh, time for taglines, eh? All right, perfect timing. And there's a bunch of them, boy. Taglines for Devil Girl from Mars. Invasion from outer space. Sights too weird to imagine. Destruction too monstrous to escape.
You know, I saw several.
blows up.
I saw several references to this.
Yeah.
That it was like a poor British imitation of cheap U.S. sci-fi movies.
Oh.
Well, that's
It's a little judgy.
yeah.
Well,
and it's,
But I'm looking at the taglines, and it's like, you know, it's something about sights too weird seems.
Yeah.
Sights too weird.
Oh,
Not terrifying, just weird. We're not really scared. It's just weird.
just weird. Just plain old weird. All right. The fantastic night of terror that menaced the fate of the world.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yep.
Kind of true.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Earth menaced by fantastic powers.
That'll make you look puny.
The next one is, I think the one. Mars needs men, so they sent a woman.
Well, what?
Yeah.
What were the options?
Yeah.
So odd.
Yeah. I guess they could have sent
Interesting.
Shawnee. What was he gonna do?
Or is that supposed
Blow
to
a dream.
Arms. Yeah.
It's true. That's funny.
A creature without mercy. Yeah.
must be the
That's
woman,
true.
or is that the robot?
Well,
Yeah.
look at that.
Robots
I
not
think-
Isla
it's the
didn't
devil.
have mercy, that's for sure.
Might have been
Yeah.
Michael. I don't know.
No. And then this one, it's out of this world. Technically true, but this next one's my favorite. It's terrible, but it's my favorite, and it could literally apply to everything we've ever watched. The story that might yet be true.
Might yet?
Isn't
Yeah, I mean, just because it hasn't happened doesn't mean it can happen. What are you, Nostradamus? Can you say it's not going to happen?
It might yet be
Yeah.
true.
And along those lines, the final tagline is this the sinister shape of things to come?
Ooh,
I hope
still,
so.
Still a line from what movie did? What?
Yep. Okay.
There's the
Well, as
tagline.
they say, that's been taglines with Chad, with the part of Chad played by Bill, and
Such a
one of the
great
killer
picture.
clowns.
Chad's a
Bill.
hero, cool and rad. With him reading taglines, they can't be that bad.
Wow.
I can't tell, is Bill resigned to the punch or
What's the
Well-
point of fighting back? I mean,
exactly.
He's
Go ahead.
actually trying to ignore the one on his other side.
Oh, I see.
oh yeah, that's right.
I think it's we just don't know what the other hand's doing.
He's-
I think I've already been punched in the nuts, and
I
you know,
know.
I see.
yeah,
the boxing
Typical
gloves might
clowns.
give a clue. Okay.
the
Uh,
mercy of
Those-
death cannot
Those
come
killer
swift enough.
clowns.
all right. Well, let's move on to the poster,
Oh, that's a good one.
which is kind of cool.
It's cool, but actually, she doesn't look as cool there as she actually. Usually, the poster
Yeah.
makes things look cooler than it really is, and this
That's
one
a good
actually
point.
promises less than you get.
Well, Chani's a little cooler.
Oh, Johnny's a
Yeah.
thousand
Look at-
times
look
cool.
at-
Johnny,
look at-
Robot's dream. Johnny dreams of looking that cool.
Yes. Maybe this is Johnny drew this. That's what it is.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna make myself. I'm gonna put my E on the poster, and I'm gonna make myself look
And
really cool.
they only get away with it because
That's
if you go in there
so
thinking there's going to be a cool killer robot, you're going to be grievously disappointed. But how cool Devil Girl looks more than makes up for it.
Well, you can really tell that it's a lot of the facial expressions that Nyah used, that the actor
Mhm.
used. It's really brought a lot to the character.
Oh
I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they're just trying to accentuate her figure with skin
Yeah.
to something.
Yeah.
She's a
As
devil
opposed
girl.
to actually
Yeah.
create something devious.
That's a great poster.
And
I like
there is that tagline: invasion from outer space, sights too weird to imagine, destruction too monstrous to escape.
And here's a whole bunch of spaceships. We're going to give you one.
It just-
Imagine these coming.
All right, then we have
Oh,
looks a little sloppy.
Devil Girl from Mars.
Yeah,
And
it's a little sloppy, but I do like her
distributed by
expression.
London Films International. Earth menaced by fantastic powers.
Johnny's taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting more action.
He's still really got a swimmer's body compared
Yes,
to
definitely.
natural Johnny.
They did not do Johnny well.
No. I got a feeling they just gave, that this poster was done before the movie was actually made. They just told the artist, okay, she's got a killer robot that makes things, blows up stuff. And
Well, it's kind of interesting because they must have had some concept. The arms look kind of the same. They have that segmented.
yeah,
It looks like the weird jointed things they use for in labs. I can't think of the.
Oh yeah.
With
It's
water
probably the
or
artist said,
oil
I'm
or
not drawing that thing.
she's not even wearing a mini skirt, but I guess they told the artist she's wearing a mini skirt.
Oh, they
He said,
did.
I don't know what
they
that
totally
is.
Changed that.
Yeah.
I don't know what a miniskirt is. Yeah, right.
I mean, it's still a cool outfit. I'd be happy if the aliens, when they land, come out looking like this. It's like, whoo! I thought Invasion of the Saucer Men, but this is fine. We can work with this.
Well, we know Hazel Court.
Hazel Court.
Yeah.
I just recycled this from Mask of the Red Death because I have Devil Girl from Mars as one of the movies she's in, which I think everyone is aware of that by now.
Yeah, just pretend that says Mask of the Red Death.
That's right.
I would like to see The Man Who Could Cheat Death sometime. Have you guys seen that one?
If I have, it's so long in the past, I've totally forgotten.
Yeah.
I
saw
thought about picking it a couple of times.
back, and it totally escapes me entirely.
Dr. Blood's Coffin. We dare you to look into Dr. Blood's Coffin.
Yeah. The Raven. I love the Raven.
Yep.
Raven, Premature Burial,
Favorite.
and of course, Curse of Frankenstein. Just a
Frankenstein.
marvelous movie.
So good.
She was
Really nice.
always good. I always like Hazel Court.
Yeah.
Well, did you I forget where I was looking for this. I'm going to look it up right now. She had a couple of nicknames, which you can probably match. One was the Queen of Scream. The other one was the Gothic Fox.
Ooh,
I hadn't heard.
I haven't heard. I like that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Gothic Fox.
That's funny.
That top picture does give you, the kind of, queen bee dynamics going on here.
Yeah.
Hazel's obviously used to being the one that everyone's looking at, but who could take their eyes off Devil Girl? And Devil Girl is not even acknowledging her presence.
Yeah.
It is nothing,
That's
nothing to her.
Yeah, they're all just very puny.
Yep.
Very, very puny.
Puny.
Yeah,
Puny's a word really that only aliens from outer space, warlords and criminal masterminds use. Seriously, when was the last time in your life you used the word puny?
Yeah, I was just thinking that, and other than 5 minutes ago, I don't think it's been a long time. It's not a word I use for sure.
I quote too many Hulk. He says
true.
puny all the time.
Yeah.
So puny is in my vocabulary.
puny humans. Yeah.
Yes.
Puny banner.
It's definitely a comic strip, though.
It is a comic strip.
Comic strip word, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian Corey.
Oh, do I love it.
So cool.
Adrian Corey.
Corridors of Blood. So we've done all of these except for Clockwork Orange.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, that would be an interesting one to do.
It would be a good one to do. I was going to pick it once. Then
That's right. She was Corridors of Blood. She was the
girlfriend of
what
one
was
of the
Christopher Lee? Christopher Lee's Resurrection Joe's girlfriend, was that?
Maybe, yeah. Either
thought
him
she
or
worked-
some other big Bluto looking guy, but yeah.
Big Blue. You kill me.
Yeah, she was.
I mean-
she was really good in this.
Yeah.
I
Hey, she
agree.
got to work with some good people. Vincent Price,
Uh-huh.
Boris Karloff, Peter Cushing, Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
She got directed by Stanley Kubrick and apparently held her own against him, you
Mhm.
know, would
Yeah.
because the role she played, she was, you know, pretty brutally treated.
Yeah.
And Kubrick, I'm sure that scene took a day or two to film, and
Yeah.
that had
Man, can you
Oh, I think
imagine
it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like
I'm
I
sure
watched
it
that.
took a long time.
that? He films like 100 takes, right? So
oh yeah, he was crazy. Brilliant.
she's in
brilliant.
Dr. Chivago, but I don't. It's not a large role. I would imagine.
I think I read a quote of hers that she said something like when she was being cast, what they were told her they wanted to see her breasts, and she was like, no, and somehow still got the part. Yeah, so she did stand up.
Good.
Up against, yeah, and that's an amazing. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies, and that's an incredibly powerful scene.
It is.
She's
It
in.
is.
She's in
Yeah,
Ham. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was
She's in-
just good. She was the third actress cast in Clockwork Orange for that part, and the other two quit for obvious reasons.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Oh,
So she could do it. Yeah.
yeah, she had the leverage, definitely. She did make a Hammer sci-fi movie, Moon 02.
Oh, it's
Oh.
terrible.
Yeah.
I don't
Okay.
realize, I didn't realize she was in it, so I'll watch it again just to see her. But boy, it is not good. It's
Mhm.
yeah.
She's listed fourth in the cast as Liz Murphy. I've never seen it.
Had some good costumes, as I recall, but not a good movie. That was one of those disappointment. Well, they hardly ever showed it, and then one night it's going to be on at 2:30 in the morning. You set your alarm clock. We didn't have VCRs, so you set your alarm clock. You get, and then it's like, okay, I can see why Hammer kind of stuck with the horror.
They tried every once in a while. Well, they did. They succeeded with Quatermass, and
They did.
never-
They did.
never really could bear upside it.
Yeah, X the Unknown. Is it that?
Yeah, that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, they had some good ones.
I had
But
a few in there.
That one
Alrighty.
feels like Quatermass
Go ahead.
adjacent. I was going to say that movie feels Quatermass adjacent.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think they wanted it to be Quatermass, but did Nigel Neal didn't want to do it or something? I don't remember how that went. Anyway,
yeah, I think X the Unknown was originally going to be another Quatermass, but I have to look it up. That is rattling around my head though as being
right. That's kind of where
Right.
it is too.
And she's in this thing called Viking Queen. Is that any good?
I'm sure it isn't, but I'd still watch it.
All right. Well, there you go.
I'm sure it isn't.
Don Chaffee directed. I don't know anything about this.
I feel like this character could have easily been like someone you didn't even
Right.
notice or pay attention to. And I think she was really natural in it and had a presence. And I really thought she did great. She stood out to me more because of the job that she did. Because there was some of the other acting sometimes could be stiff. I mean, way better than I could ever do. I shouldn't even say anything, but hers was just so good. It just was so natural. Also, the man who plays the convict, I thought they both did a really good job. But I thought was just very, very good.
Felt authentic, right?
I felt very authentic and natural, and her character, I feel like, stood out because of that performance.
I agree with Daphne. Some of the performances are a little staged, which kind of makes sense if this was indeed a planned like a play. And you could see it works perfectly as a play because you got the one set.
Yeah,
and people are talking, and Devil Girl comes and goes. Boom, boom, boom.
In and out. You're absolutely right.
You don't even have to have the spaceship. You just have to have people going like this.
Right.
With the bright lights.
Yeah, it works.
So much of this is I'm going to go. I don't believe in there's a force field. I'm going to go out there. He goes out. He stumbles
Boom.
back with a boo boo on his head, and it's like, oh, oh, you should have seen it. It was so, oh, I walked right into it. It was like he's describing all this stuff. It's like, hey, we could take the camera outside and actually see these scenes.
Well, we saw the other guy do it.
Then they have to film it. So, yeah.
Viking Queen, by the way, is a Hammer film.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe it isn't bad.
No, that doesn't.
They did a lot of adventure stuff. Hammer did so much more than just the movies we love. They did a lot of comedies. Now, their comedies are pretty dire because I think you have to be British to get it. Even some of the Monty Python stuff, the laugh track is laughing. I'm like, obviously I'm missing the reference that why that was so funny. But European comedies, hit or miss. But I'll watch Viking Queen. Okay, I gotta look it up now and go.
You guys mentioned Revenge of the Pink Panther.
I saw that she was in that. Yes, I don't know that I'd seen that. If I did, it was a long time ago, and I don't really remember it.
I saw
the other
movies.
I've seen all the Pink Panther movies.
Yeah.
My dad would laugh so hard at Pink Panther movies. It made me laugh. That was the humor. He just totally would lose it for that. Loved Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
Totally unrelated, but my dad used to do that for McHale's Navy.
I can see that.
Between Tim Conway and the who is it? Flynn plays the captain. He would be laughing.
Ernest Borgnine, yeah. Was your dad in the military?
He was.
Yeah. See, I think my dad thought it was funny too because the way, the way they dealt with the bureaucracy and everything, and I guess there's a lot of truth to that. I think my dad was a genius of timing because he was in the Army. He managed to wedge himself in right between Korea and Vietnam. That timing is everything.
My dad's was Korea, but he was blind and legally blind in one eye. So he was technically a 4F. Oh, God. I'm going to tell this story and I'll take it out if you guys want me to.
No.
He had a buddy at the draft office, and this guy would call him and tell him when he was going to be drafted. So my dad would go down to enlist because you got a better choice if you enlisted, right? And then they would always turn him down because he was 4F. Well, this time they turned him down, and him and this other guy, according to my dad, were sitting outside on a bench waiting for the bus. And the recruiter came out and said, we need 2 more guys, you, and took him in.
Oh, geez.
It didn't matter.
Oh,
should have sprung for a cab.
Yeah, but he was stationed at Fort Leonard Wood his entire tour.
Good. My dad was in the Navy during Korea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he go over?
He didn't see combat, but he was out there.
He was actually my dad was actually the base commander's staff sergeant. So he was always anyway. I should stop. I will stop.
When I was a kid, I would my Opa would watch Hogan's Heroes.
Oh yeah,
a lot and loved it. He laughed a lot at that. I always thought it was interesting that I guess I was too young to maybe understand why he enjoyed it so much.
Well, it'd be like not, but let's say it's 20 years from now, and we're watching a comedy about the Trump administration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got guys like Tim Conway.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess it's to laugh at the whole thing too.
And laugh at the danger in them. You can. It's okay to laugh at them now as being stupid, even though we know that it was.
Well, he was a prisoner of war too, so maybe it was easier for him to laugh at it. So, but I always found that very interesting.
Yeah.
You like MASH?
We watched MASH. His was World War II.
Right.
He was in a Japanese prisoner of war camp.
God.
But we would watch MASH too. But I remember he loved Hogan's Heroes. I mean, we always watched Hogan's Heroes.
That's such a strange point in TV history.
Became
a show.
They would not make a show like that now.
The guy went on to make oh my gosh, totally blanking on it. I make you an offer you can't refuse.
Godfather?
Godfather, yes. The guy
Really?
that made the
I
show
didn't
went on
know
to make
that.
Godfather. Why couldn't I
Wow.
think of Godfather? Because we're talking about war films.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, there's
I
a whole
thought you
show
were going to
about
say they used the sets for Ilsa, She-Wolf, the SS, which
it.
they
Ah,
indeed
nice. That's hilarious. No,
At
nothing
least
bad.
some of the uniforms over again.
did. Yeah.
All right.
Anyway,
Adrian,
we love it.
Larry.
Anywho, there was a little tangent. Film history tangent.
Hugh McDermott, First Men in the Moon.
Yeah. He was in a Ray Harryhausen movie.
Hmm.
That's pretty good.
Who's he?
He's
Is he
got-
just
he's
one of the
got the
guys in
gun.
that?
I don't really know. I almost never pay attention to the humans in a Ray Harryhausen movie. So.
Well, it's Rod Taylor, and then it's Lionel.
Yeah, he wasn't one of the guys that went to the moon.
Yeah. Okay.
Must have been one of the guys at the beginning saying, "That's never going to get to the moon." Well,
Yeah,
wrong
I
he
can see
was.
him saying that.
Yeah. I'll punch you in the mouth if you even say otherwise. Give me a drink. So he grabs the whatever that thing is, and then the robot comes out and he just sheepishly hands it back. And she's like, "This is the 7th time you have tried to trick me." And you're like, "Yeah, Nyah, you're really kind of gullible." You know? Or,
Yes.
you know, fine. And then finally they run afoul of Mars' draconian 10 strikes and you're out rule. And
10
now for
strikes.
that, I'm going to kill you all.
Eventually she gets to it. Yep.
That's funny.
I guess they've been, you know, they haven't had any men for so long. They don't know how completely
whatever.
duplicitous we
Yeah.
are.
Now we know we off them all.
I think that's why they got rid of all of them. Didn't they?
Yeah.
I mean, you know, if
Why
I
am I
had,
doing this again?
I guess
I'm going
that's
home.
the robot controller, right? So he's got the robot controller, and the robot comes out and starts stomping down. I start mashing buttons like I'm playing a Capcom game, and just hope that I manage to hit the right combination that makes him turn around and blow up my ship. Yeah, something. But no,
So
he's
this-
just like, okay, my bad. Here you go.
This says he was a Scottish character actor of film and television who often played jovial Americans.
Interesting.
Wow, he was anything but jovial here.
Yeah, he didn't seem too jovial here, but
He
yeah.
wanted to be jovial. There was a time he was trying to be jovial.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Bang.
Really?
Well,
Yep.
Well, I just saw a picture. and
Conversation.
I'm not totally convinced. I don't know what it is. Why do they do that? Why, for Hugh McDermott, do I have a picture of Charles Bronson looking like he's in White Buffalo or something like that?
It's because, you know, because probably it goes to a page that has something about Hugh McDermott, but it also has, if you like this, you'd love the White Buffalo or something. You know.
Oh, wow. He's in Chatto's Land, 1972. And he played kind of a older bartender in, you know, one of those dive Western bars.
Well,
I
he
don't know
does
where-
like his whiskey.
That's his last
Chatto's
film.
going.
Yeah. Captain Apache.
He ages. He does. Anyway. Okay. Are we ready for this murderous
Angela
character
Crane.
who didn't murder anybody and saves the world?
This guy.
The
Yeah.
hands.
He
of
does. He
Orlac.
saves the world.
Yeah.
The Hands of Orlac.
Orlac.
Which is, what year is that one?
That's another one of those guy loses his hands and they stick on someone else's hands and he starts doing whatever the other guy did with his hands.
So,
Yes.
I know what the
that's-
movie is, but I just didn't know which year was that one.
Sadly, the only people who mark the donor card for hand transplants happen to be stranglers, knife killers, you know, people who just are up to absolutely no good with their hands. Never
And
a
they're always,
violinist.
they're always grafted onto piano players, concert piano players.
oh, that's right.
If this is the
Maybe.
one with Ferrer, it's 1960.
Time wise, that's probably correct.
And Invasion Earth is one of the strange Doctor Who movies with Peter Cushing that have
Oh, is it?
not
Okay.
much or anything to do with the Doctor Who that we all know and love.
He was
I
in,
did not know it from that picture.
he was in It Takes a
You can sort of see a day look or
It
two
Takes a
on the
Thief.
corner.
That's a John Gilling movie that was originally called The Challenge. Now, why would you? With Jane Mansfield, Anthony Quayle. Movies. You know, there's a lot of movies out there.
A lot of movies.
All right. He's an interesting character in this. He does a good job.
Yeah. Obviously had a bad time in prison. Doesn't even want to
he
talk
had to get the hell out of there, didn't he?
Yikes. Yeah.
All right.
They just seemed like they were terribly quick to go get them. I mean, I guess there was a force field around them, so they couldn't.
That's true.
Well, is that why nobody comes?
Right. No one's there, which is a brilliant conceit. Listen, we have a cast of 5. We can't afford anyone else. How do we explain that nobody just walks away or walks in? Force field.
We can't have a big convoy of military.
And they were trying to get through.
Vehicles.
They were trying to call through, and they said it wouldn't. Your phone isn't working at the end, so they were trying.
Thanks for telling me. That was okay. There was a little bit of British humor in that.
So this frisky little mitten hound, she wasn't in a whole lot of stuff, but memorable. I love Quo Vadis.
What do you call her?
What the hell is a
mitten hound? Yes.
A mitten hound?
Yeah. How do you? I don't know how you guys talk to the ladies, but I'm a silver tongued devil.
If I knew what it was, I
haven't been slapped yet. So
I guess dogs, they'll chew up mittens, socks, shoes, whatever. It's like,
look at her. Look, what a sweet picture on the bottom there. She's got a lovely smile. Now she never gets to show that smile in this movie. She smiles, but it's that smile up in the upper left corner there where it's just
which is very good. Yeah.
I'm amused by your puniness.
There's a great shot when she has the regular ray gun, and she just kind of shoots it like that, and then she literally has like a sneer on her face.
No one's even watching her. Well, we are, but no, even though she's now totally alone, she shot the one other person out there. She's like, this amuses me. She is going to love conquering the earth.
Oh, she's so great.
Oh, this is interesting. It says she's described as a statuesque and striking actress with vaguely reptilian aspects. Now,
wow.
That's the bio in IMDb. Now, who?
Suddenly, Mittenhound sounds like a real.
I'm
the compliment I intended it to be.
I'm kind of liking that.
Malice, whoever that is.
Is that the same person that thought it was Jesus? And
she's the anti-virgin Mary.
Anti-virgin.
Anti-virgin.
You want to say reptilian because she's wearing a skull cap, okay? But that's the costume.
I don't understand.
She doesn't have
Ian, who's your new girlfriend? Oh, she's the anti.
Yeah.
She's very reptilian.
Reptilian.
Vaguely reptilian. So
they call her Devil Girl, but I don't know why.
They call her Devil Girl.
That sounds like a country western song. They call her Devil Girl, but she's just the anti-Virgin Mary to me.
Maybe the Devil Girl, Bill. That's what you need to make.
Right? It says here that, and this is all true, finally remembered as the campy Devil Girl from Mars, a typically low-budget Dan Ziegler brothers attempt at emulating the success of The Day the Earth Stood Still.
There we go. It's all is revealed. I hope she had a good time making this. She seems to be having a good time. And who would? I mean, she has the best role.
Okay. The person writing this has a good sense of humor. Justifiably derided at the time for such valid reasons as inane writing, lackluster direction, and props acutely reminiscent of kitchen appliances.
Who is this person?
I don't know.
They need to review something else.
Yeah.
And she is the picture's sole meritorious component.
Oh, that's harsh. It's got Adrian.
Now they keep calling this a PVC jumpsuit, so that's made of plastic.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah,
it's not leather.
yeah.
It's more PVC, but it's got that. You know what? If it's black and shiny, I'll call it a leather sea, whether it is or not. Doesn't matter. I think it's cool.
I wonder how tall she was, because it's 5'6". That's not that tall.
No, she's
It
not.
says
That
she was
tall.
hard to cast. Why is she that hard to cast? Just
Yeah. Yeah.
She looked
5'6".
taller than that.
she
She
doesn't
looks-
have to wear that outfit every time. Why
No,
would she be
no.
hard to-
It would have been totally wrong for the in the Roman times. So there she is,
Ah,
looking
that would have been funny.
Caligula's wife with a pet cheetah, as one would.
But see, her face does a lot there too. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
oh sure, yeah, of course that's Caligula's wife. Just look at her face. Look at the face
Yeah,
she's making.
Come on.
She's great.
Yeah, who else was in?
Robert
Adrian
Taylor.
Corey was in
Jennifer
Quo Vadis
Carey.
too.
Oh, was she? Oh, cool. Well, you had
She
the whole
said she
crew.
really loved working on that movie because it was when she was in the studio system, and she didn't have that big a part, so she pretty much had all her days to herself, but was getting paid. Got a weekly paycheck.
And a good craft service table, I'll wager. Although it's England, so you might get there and it's just spotted dick and toad in the hole and bangers and mash.
So this says she was the.
Finally said something good.
Yeah.
I love this. This is so good too.
Ship it.
She played the sumptuously decadent, scheming, malicious Empress Poppaea in Quo Vadis. Sardonic and disdainful in her delivery, at times running close to overshadowing even the great Peter Ustinov as
Ooh.
Nero.
There you go. See?
Oh, yeah. See, I got to
One of
watch
her lavish
rock.
outfits. One of her lavish outfits included a 14-karat gold dress designed by Herschel McCoy. Okay, she got the cool
She's-
clothes to
yeah.
wear, that's for sure.
Yeah.
She is good.
Mm-hmm.
You're here.
All right.
Thank you.
What else?
Definitely can't
What
keep your
else?
eyes off her.
You
Well,
don't
in,
need
a
any
movie,
fancy words. She's just good.
in a movie that's got Adrian Corey and Hazel Court,
Yeah.
being a woman that no one can take their eyes off of is definitely a feather in your hat,
Wow,
She
I didn't
is-
think of it that way, but you're right.
So this is her entrance.
Her entrance.
Always.
3 of the 5 or 6 times she does this. Like just admiring the curtains, just boom.
How she busts through there is just.
And you're right. The
I
first
don't
one, she
like
looks like
these stores. We
the
don't
first one.
have
She
these
looks like the
stores
first
in
time we
ours.
see Frankenfurter, and then the other ones is when we see Frankenfurter, he throws it back. And,
Yeah.
and
It does. It does.
she's got those great pointy shoulders. I mean, she looks way taller than 5'6",
Yes,
but I
she
guess
has quite a.
Heels. This is,
Yeah.
yeah, heels.
so. Let
Well,
that
the
be a lesson
angles,
to the ladies.
Yeah,
out there.
we
If you
can't
wanna look
quite
taller,
see her
PVC.
boots at the bottom there.
Yeah.
But she does have the top picture. She does have a not Peter, but Christopher Lee Dracula.
Yeah.
stance
Oh,
there.
Yeah. No, that I thought that she looked much cooler with the full drape,
Mhm.
full cloak thing.
I don't know if I agree.
Well, I'm not
Well,
saying
you
her
know,
makeup
I
was
like
nice.
them
I'm
both.
just saying the overall
effect.
look was impressive. Yeah.
Yeah, the effect.
I don't disagree with that, but
You gotta
Well-
love a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket.
So how did they come up with that?
Nice.
Oh, the
Well,
designer,
so okay, so
Sutcliffe.
this is a little speculative because
Yes.
this guy was given credit, Mr. Sutcliffe, who and remember this is the 50s here. I mean, this stuff looks really great for the 60s, and maybe this did come out in the 60s, but he was into what they would have called fetish fashion, leather, shiny black stuff, all kinds of gas masks or whatever, and
zippers and buckles
zippers and buckles, and not
and
a
goggles.
oh,
And it looks
corsets,
like
whatever.
he's wearing it up on the top there.
Now
Is that him?
he is said that it is said that he is the one who designed this, and she is certainly consistent with his aesthetic, but he is not credited in the film. Someone else is, so I don't know if they mean that this guy inspired it or that he had a direct hand in it. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of what I saw too, was that it wasn't for sure. But I think that Sutcliffe did the Avengers, may have designed the Avengers. But
That makes
Yeah,
sense.
I don't know. It's definitely, it has that vibe to it for sure.
Yeah.
They made him destroy all of those magazines, the Adam Age.
They made him destroy all those magazines. Sons of bitches. Yeah. It's
yeah.
The
Very interesting.
this stuff looks so innocent now.
One of the co-writers in an interview said that Sutcliffe designed the costume, even though the credits say Ronald Cobb.
And look, if this guy was notorious enough that the authorities ended up destroying his art, maybe they felt that was best not, placed in the credits.
Yeah, who knows?
Okay.
I'll bet these magazines go for a fortune now if you could find
And
them.
what if this was in color?
Yeah, so
No.
they've colorized it, and also that's the action figure you can buy, and she's in red. And why wouldn't the devil girl be in red? So I just colorized the bottom picture there. It's like okay, but I like the solid black. It looks just so cool,
Yeah.
In my brain, it was like dark green, but
in the poster it was or one of the posters.
well, maybe it's just a weird thing you do with black and white sometimes.
Shows you how much I love this movie that I bothered to take a photo, and it's like playing Photoshop. What blending mode do I use to turn it black, to turn it red? And
I wonder what else could have derived from that.
I mean, look, tell me,
Darth
there's
Vader,
not
maybe?
a little something there. I mean,
Well, I did look into this because that was the first thing I thought of, and supposedly it has nothing to do with it. I mean, we know that that Lucas went to Akira, not Akira, Kurosawa, and kind of, I think it's just like this is a certain thing that symbolizes evil, is
Right.
these kind of militaristic outfits and
it's
quote unquote deviant behavior. Those
you
kinds of things.
look at the brilliance of that set. That is a simple set, simple
Mhm.
geometric designs, lots of circles with lights underneath them, and yet, that reads. I mean, this doesn't look like a fun spaceship to be in. She doesn't have a chair.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They never were back in the 50s. They were just like,
Comfort was never.
No,
an
look
issue.
at Planet of Vampires.
I was just thinking of that one.
Ungodly open spaces.
Well, on the chairs they did sit on that were like, ooh, that doesn't look comfortable.
flung around.
But this is, I think this is probably more sort of. You talk about militaristic because Darth Vader, I always thought of as a Nazi thing because the helmet.
Yeah,
was
it's that
so
kind
much
of
like that.
Mhm.
But she too could be. I mean, that it was.
Oh yeah,
the Gestapo or the SS
Yeah.
loved wearing those black leather
Mhm.
overcoats with.
yeah.
leather,
I
everything,
mean,
you know.
the one thing you can say about the Nazis is they were snappy dressers, and I'm sure when they made this movie, British people seeing this
Mhm.
immediately, she was being coded for the Third
Right.
Reich
There's
aesthetic.
definitely, yeah.
Which is probably why they end up burning all of Sutcliffe's magazines and everything, because they probably thought it was appealing to the neo-Nazis or something.
I
Oh,
think it was
dear.
just too sexy.
Well, that too.
So we have mentioned
That's my
Johnny,
guess.
Johnny!
Make a Johnny ho. Look at that.
played by a person. Now you did notice there was.
Johnny, do you
I
know
only
who-
saw it once when he blows up or disappears the broken down truck. That was an obvious miniature, but the other
Yeah.
stuff didn't look bad to me. I don't know.
No, it looked okay.
Like the
It was
shed
all right.
and all that stuff. The little truck wasn't obvious.
And I guess they're using some forced perspective here to make him look bigger than he really is. It works. It's just such a lame looking, such a boxy, lame, slow moving, can't walk in a forest robot design. Just not striking any terror.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Flash went up against the sky at some point.
I think Stephen Hawkins could go up against this guy. At some point.
Stephen Hawkins.
A slow moving robot here.
It does just look like a. It's like you're. Okay,
I don't know. I'm going to give it a little more
It's
time. You guys are.
It's like a costume your kid would make for Halloween. You know, you take a big cardboard box, cut holes in the side of it,
spray paint silver, and walk around till you passed out from the fumes and the heat and the lack of oxygen. Yeah,
a little better day.
Use the that stuff that they would use to attach the dryer to the wall. It's kind of silvery and it's flexible. You got that for the arm, sure.
And the bottom picture, I thought it was really charming. The set design for the outside scenes, is just really cute and charming. Like when the kid would climb up and down on the tree to escape his bedroom, and the outdoor scenes. I thought it. I don't know. I just really liked it.
How successful could this bar be? I mean, it's literally in the middle of nowhere.
It was all season
for the season too. Yeah.
What season is that? The rock season?
Okay.
Oh, he did say he was hiking though, so maybe there's hikers out there. That was what he was pretending he was doing. Was
looking for the slaughtered lamb.
Skeptical.
There we go. Then technology. Oh, that's the one where she's shooting.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There's just a couple frames past that. She's like still holding that gun like that, and she turns her head and has that same look on her face. Like,
and again, like Daphne said, look at the design here. We've got the mountains in the background painted on a canvas. We have a Charlie Brown Christmas tree here just off to one side.
I love it.
Great. It's absolutely great.
I can't tell if Nyah loves her job or hates her job or both in that picture.
Yeah. She
looks like she's very happy, but you know, she's finding a way to love her job. I can't help it if I love to kill puny humans.
Well, they are so puny.
Is there anyone that explained where they came up with the name Nyah? Which the first time I saw it, it was Nyah. You know, Edward G. Robinson impersonation. Nyah. Where did that come from? Does that mean something?
Well, it says she. Well, this is a silly. I could say this without reading it. She said the costume was hot and hard to wear.
Sure.
Yeah.
And was not allowed to eat or drink because of the difficulties of getting out of the PVC costume.
Oh,
we get you. We get where you're going with this.
It makes me think of, you know, when you see pictures from behind the scenes at Evil Dead, the first Evil Dead movie, and they're like pouring little Raimi's sweat.
Poor Ted Raimi.
Ted Raimi. Oh,
good
guy.
I think what else? Oh, one more. Tremble, puny humans.
Oh, look at her. Just monologuing away. Not even looking in the eye. Just talking.
Not even looking at him. Yeah. Oh, that eye. Look at that look. Wow.
I know.
The contempt.
That look says, say that one more time and I'll sick Johnny on you.
Yeah. She looks way taller than 5'6". I mean, she has got presence.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Unless everybody else is like 5'2" or something.
Oh.
It's also the way she carries herself.
Yes, exactly.
Look, the professor there is like hunched over. Weight of the world on his shoulders. Our hero is desperately groping for a drink. I mean, but she's just standing there, you know. So let it be written, so let it be done.
She's great.
So a couple of things here. Did you guys notice it said that Hugo and Nebula award-winning author Octavia Butler was inspired by this movie to begin writing science fiction. After watching this picture at age 12, she declared that she could write something better.
And she's
Indeed, she did.
I hope that's true. I really hope that's true.
Great.
I really hope that's a true thing, because she certainly did. Oh, that's funny.
Everyone has a purpose, even if it's to be a bad example.
Trying to think of what else I saw here. That might be about it. Anybody got any final comments here other than this is we made a lot of laughing and joking and stuff, but this is fun to watch from opening to close. Just
fun. That's the
great,
thing.
Great fun.
I am a real slice of 50s B movie.
Yeah, don't take it seriously.
Yeah, just enjoy it.
Thank God no one's tried to remake it.
I
Oh,
did notice
why
that when the spaceship blew up at the end, I don't know how they did that, but to me, I really liked it. I liked the effect of it, and I felt like it made me think of like they were shooting fabric through a hole or something. I don't know. It just seemed really texture,
Yeah,
like a lot of texture.
It was underwater, wasn't it?
I think that's
Was
how
it?
it was done.
Yeah.
They would put drops of ink in water and film it in a way, you know, that you could do that. That's tried and true technique for showing explosions.
Yeah,
Now, of course, we actually explode things, but in slow motion. But yeah, it was good. It was fun. And I like how they stretched it out too. We're watching this thing and it's going, and you're like, maybe it didn't work, you know? And
Right.
oh, there it goes.
Well, even then, I was kind of wondering still, was that maybe the metal just blew up? They were right. She didn't anyway.
Yeah, what was going? But she explained that like 3 times about how this special metal that could, you know, heal itself and blah blah blah. And I don't know. To me, that's sort of screaming. When you look at movies from the 30s and the 50s and everything, these are both times when they had just gotten through a world war, where the technology kind of has a bad name because it had just been used to kill people at a more efficient, spectacular way than ever before.
Right.
And so, you know, when you look at Frankenstein and everything, just keep in mind that they had just gone through the World War I was when we lost whatever romance war had, where, you know, men lining up and shooting at each other. Now it's machines crushing them under treads. It's just horrifying. And then World War II did that on steroids. But yeah,
that's a really good point.
Magical metal.
That's a really good point. And I think, you know, sometimes when you watch the movie, the classics, you know, it's really, it adds to it when you think about the time that it was made.
Absolutely.
You know, just because, that completely changes it. If technology, I mean, think about how afraid people are of losing their jobs with AI. Imagine, you know, like the war and, you know, and what technology represents. So you can understand why it would be frightening, for sure.
And Britain especially was the one that was, you know, falling victim to the German super weapons, mostly the V1 and V2, and the others didn't work out, thank God. But, you know, there was that, and I'm sure at the time there was that fear that Hitler was going to pull something new out of his hindquarters and hit them with some super weapon, not realizing that the super weapon was being developed at Los Alamos. You know, that's so the idea that aliens could come down, the fact that Hitler, goober that he was able to really hit them with some weapons that were unstoppable. Nobody could stop a V2. It was just a rocket with explosives. The only bad thing, it wasn't very effective because they couldn't control where it landed. But if you were there where it landed, that was all she wrote. So yeah, aliens coming there, sure, they'd be superior. And here's a country that has just seen that.
This is kind of an interesting review, I think. And I don't know who these people are, from Chibnall and McFarlane in British B Films, wrote, clad as a dominatrix in leather cap, cloak, and stiletto boots, Nyah is a genuinely shocking figure in the staid world of British filmmaking of the time. It's as if the underworld of S&M fetishism had suddenly surfaced, and with it, the collective unconscious of the nation. Anyway, I can see where the Sutcliffe thing comes in here, right? What you were talking about. It talks about the robot, but it also says she's an eroticized threat to a patriarchy that was increasingly troubled in the post-war years. She comes to turn the proud men of Earth into sex slaves for her matriarchal order. Therefore, it's not only a camp classic, but an ideologically significant moment in 1950s British cinema.
Well, if you got to write a paper for your film studies class, there you go.
There you go.
Toss in those words.
My favorite review quote was, now I got to find it, bonkers fun.
Yeah, that's how I would. Yeah. Well, and some of the stuff some of the stuff that you were just the book stuff you're just talking about there, they compare a little bit about Hazel Court's character compared to Nyah as far as what your goals might be when, matriarchy and patriarchy stuff, which I thought was interesting. You can certainly talk about that.
All right.
Yeah.
Are we ready to move on to feedback?
Oh, sure. Oh, let me find it here.
Well, we got some feedback. We had an extra week, so we got couple extra feedbacks maybe. Let's start with Daphne, episode 150, Rosemary's Baby.
Rosemary's Baby. Oh, from Bon Pourvu. Yay.
Yep.
Hi, Bon Pourvu. There are some movies I can only watch once, and this is one of them. It's a great movie, but I found the husband to be such a slimy creep who pimps his wife out to Satan for fame and fortune that I have trouble rewatching it, seeing the way she gets used and abused. And if we can get past the elephant in the room, I think The Tenant, Le Locataire is also a great movie. Very creepy scenes, the tooth in the wall, the mummy in the bathroom, the ball bouncing in slow motion that turns into a head, the feeling of paranoia, possession, and delirium all make a great psychological horror, in my opinion. I know you won't touch it with the barge pole to review because of the elephant, but I felt it shouldn't be overlooked because it's a great movie, in my opinion. Ciao. I don't think that we would avoid it. We talked about that a little bit with Rosemary's Baby. And
we did Rosemary's Baby.
Yeah, we did Rosemary. Sure. Kind of talked a little bit about that because I think it is important to talk.
He's not even the worst person. I mean, we do movies with Klaus Kinski.
I've seen. You know what? I haven't seen that one. I've seen Repulsion.
And then Repulsion is a good one too. So. Yeah.
What's the vampire one again?
Fearless Vampire Killers.
Oh,
Fearless Vampire Killers. Yes, that's an interesting one too.
That's a fun one.
All right. Well, thanks, Bomb Review. We agree, I think.
Yeah. Love that.
I think I know we discussed the elephant in the room, so to speak, during the podcast, but I think just by the fact that we did Rosemary's Baby means we would never do. That doesn't mean we wouldn't do his other films.
We'll do The Tenant someday. We'll get to it.
Sure. All right. Episode 231, Mystery of the Wax Museum from Andy L. Bill?
Sure. Andy L. says, hi, crew. Very interesting to hear about the early color process. I did see this movie many decades back, but I believe it was when I still had a black and white TV or a poor quality version, as I don't remember it being in color. I will have to watch it again in the restoration. As an interesting aside, I had previously mentioned that in the 1940s, my mother was a secretary working for the William Morris Agency in New York City.
Wow.
She brushed by a number of famous people during her tenure there.
I think he told a story about Harpo Marx once too.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Coming around the office, yeah.
At one point, towards her last year working before marrying my dad, she had a few dates with Jack Warner. I still own a 1940s copy of the book Animal Farm that he signed and gave to her as a present.
Wow.
At the time that they went on a few dates, she was already interested in my dad, and when he proposed, that was the end of her involvement with Warner. But in some alternate universe, the good print of the movie and the 2-color print might have shown up in my mom's closet. Thanks as always for another enjoyable episode, Andy L. Very cool.
Appreciate it, Andy. Great story too. Yep.
Crazy.
All right. And now, episode 232, A Bloodthirsty Killer. Doctor from Jeff L.
All right. Jeff L. has the following to say about A Bloodthirsty Killer. Great pick, Daphne, as usual. Just watched this morning and really enjoyed it. Thanks, crew.
Yay.
Appreciate it, Jeff. Jeff's been a long time supporter. And from Scott Wells, who joined us for that one. He kept thinking about this. Daphne, you want to read this?
It's great that he joined us.
I agree.
He knows a lot of stuff. I was doing some more research. Thank you, Scott. There is something odd in the film I didn't mention on the podcast. The taxi driver tells our hero that it is May 1st and the ghosts are restless, which matches vaguely, with Walpurgisnacht in Europe. But it is not celebrated in Korea. That is the date of the journey Harker has to Castle Dracula in the original novel, in fact. So I checked the original language, and the term the driver uses is Yundal, which is a term that the Koreans use for a leap month. Since the Korean religious calendar is based on a lunar calendar, so every 2 or 3 years, an extra month is added to keep the months aligned with the seasons in the solar calendar. Now, one of the weird things about this, though, is that spirits are supposed to be more at rest in leap months. So this is a rare instance when the subtitle makes more sense than the original context. Interesting.
Appreciate it, Scott, because I'm glad he did that, because I remember thinking about that May 1st thing and all the ghosts out there that I was going to ask him about that, and I didn't remember it.
Yeah,
so.
very cool.
Very cool.
Thanks, Scott.
Thank you, Scott. And then one from the Man Cave Man. Doc had a short one.
I get to do another one. Yay.
Yeah.
Man Cave Man has the following to say. Well, I'm sold. I've already found a nice YouTube upload, and I'll be watching it soon. Great episode, and good to see you, Scott.
Yay.
Yeah. Thanks, Man Cave Man. And same for us with Scott.
Yeah.
Yes.
We love our feedback. You can send feedback to by email to feedback@gruesomemagazine.com, or you can just leave comments on Gruesome Magazine's YouTube channel, or you can go to Gruesome Magazine's HNR and DOH podcast Facebook group. Waha. That's it for this episode, but every 2 weeks we'll be focusing on a specific film release from between 1920 and 1969. Next up, chosen by Doc, is... Doc, do you remember?
I do. The Maze from 1950.
Oh, wow.
Yes, we're going to do it. And there's a great copy on YouTube. So
there's a bunch of copies on YouTube.
If only it were in 3D.
I think I put one on the calendar.
I know.
Yeah. I think I put one on the calendar invite, but it seemed the best to me because there's a lot.
1953. Does that sound right? Oh, okay.
With is it Richard Carlson? Isn't it?
That's what this says here. Richard Carlson, Veronica Hurst, Catherine
There's
Emery.
2 or 3 of those guys. Hugh Marlowe, Richard Carlson. I get them mixed up. All right. That's awesome. I'm excited about that.
Yes.
The Maze. We actually had people request that as well.
Oh, cool.
Good. Oh, yeah.
Catch us again. Thanks, everybody. Thanks to Grue-Crew for sticking with us. I love these longer episodes. I don't know if people like them or not, although I know Jerry likes them. I had several people say,
this one flew by.
Mystery in the Wax Museum was not too long. We love that stuff.
Oh, so good.
I didn't realize we'd gone so long on this. This flew by, I guess,
All right.
And you love it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Doc. Thanks, Bill. Thanks, Daffy.
Thank you.
I love you guys. It's good to see you. And
it's great to see you.
Yeah.
See you again soon. Why can't I find my video clip? Oh, here it is. Say good night, everybody.
Night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Gruesome Magazine.